Good morning. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, ladies? Hey, good morning. Get in here. Get in here. What's up with you? What's good with you? Y'all on y'all way to work? Waiting on my moderator to get in and we're going to get it started. If you would like a reading, 700 coins or more for your 3-card yes or no pool, $10 for in-depth, or if you look at my gifts, there's a way for you to do the coins that are equivalent to $10 and then $45 for a mini in-depth reading. You can send it to my Cash App here. There's also, like I said, gifts that are equivalent to that. And if you want a personal reading and need a payment plan to accommodate your reading, just message me. That's all you got to do. And I will give you my email for the payment plan. But you can get in the books for the reading. Your best bet is to get the readings this week because I have something to handle next week that will take me away from being able to do the lives and stuff. And I'll put up some readings this week as well, between my work schedule and stuff, because I do work. For who don't believe that, I work. Y'all about to get this no makeup face this morning. Y'all better take it or leave it with the gray hairs. This is what we about to do. All right, let me drop my hashtags until my moderator gets in here, and then we are going to start. Let's see what we got going on. We were on last night, so please go over to my YouTube to catch the readings from last night. I will even post the link for y'all to be able to see it. So that's where all like the individual sign readings were as well. If you missed it, if you have the ability to drop hashtags for the live, please help me do it. And then we're going to get it going. All right. What am I trying to do? Give me 1 second, y'all. Almost there. All right. So sometimes if I'm drawn to you, I will pick your question and read for you, but that's typically not my go-to. I'm just going to let y'all know that in advance. All right. We about to start. Let me get my cards ready. If you are on the highway and byways headed to work, please keep your eyes on the road. Thank you for being here, but listening if you want to. Please be safe on the road. May God cover you and keep you as you travel to and from, you and your children and any and everything attached to you. I pray that you all have a blessed day this morning, especially if you're going to work, dealing with coworkers that you can't stand. Okay. Again, if you missed the readings from last night, they are on, hey Sanaa, they are on my YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube. It's the last post under live. Okay. I will go back. They messed up my Patreon. So I will go back and put my YouTube link so that you could catch those, because I go live multiple times a week. So even if you don't see me putting the post up, I do the sign readings and they're on my YouTube and they're under my live. So make sure I'll put some snippets up and direct you to it. So make sure you can find it. All right, let's get this going. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. So the first sign that we are going to do is, and if you would like a reading, follow the link above. Hey Monique, good morning. Welcome back. Follow the link above and we will go from there. Let me put these over here real quick so I don't confuse myself on where I'm at. I stay doing that. Y'all give me 1 second. Your girl stay losing where she is. Stay losing, I'm telling you. All right. We're going to start with Aries. We started with Pisces and stuff last night, so we're going to start with Aries. And if you want to read and follow the notes above, the moderator be in a few to help us. All right. Aries, we are just getting started. I'm going to drop it in here. If you miss it, I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be a very brief 3-card pull for the Aries. Or 6-card pull, because I need to do money too. So give me 1 second to find my other deck real fast. See what y'all got going on. See what y'all confused folks got going on, Lord. 1 second, y'all. All right. What's your message for today for the Aries? We are just starting. What's up, Sassy? My moderator is in. Again, if you want to read and pay attention to the top, if your name comes across and I'm drawn to you, I might ask you to drop your question or to figure out what's going on with you, and I will answer. But that'll only happen on the morning lives. I would not do that in the evening. So, but that's here, okay? So, I mean, don't just start dropping your question, but if I'm drawn to your name, then that's what it is. All right, Aries. We starting with Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Very basic pull. What you got for the Aries this morning? Cast away demonic spirits, witchcraft, and negativity, and generational curses. Let's jump in there. Aries. Jumping on Aries. What we got for the Aries? Raw face this morning, y'all. Aries. Aries. Real brief. What we got for Aries? Today's message for the Aries. What do the Aries need to know? What do you have for the Aries? Somebody's in anguish. Somebody's in anguish. You need to think something over. You might be up in your head, might be worried about something, might be overthinking something. You may be considering retaliating or considering being impulsive or reactive, and you're being drawn to pause for a second and rethink through this, Aries, okay? Step back into your personal power. I haven't done, this is the only sign I've done this, Aries. I literally just started, so you're right on time. Taurus is next. And you're being guided to follow your passion, but be patient with your moves. In other words, Aries, I just started Aries. Take your time and think through the decisions that you're making. Don't be impulsive. Don't be reactive, all the time. Take your time and think through this. What else do you have for, you might be dealing with a Leo, or you might have Leo in your chart. Hey, Angel. Might be dealing with a Libra. I have Libra in your chart. You're being drawn to have open and direct conversations. So there may be a situation where you're wanting to be reactive and you're up in your head or impulsive about what you're doing because you just want to make something happen. You want the outcome that you want, or you want to see some type of reaction or have some type of certain result. And you're being guided to wait, pause for a moment, think through it, have some really direct conversations. They may be some hard conversations. Some of y'all may be contemplating walking away from something, or something may be happening where someone is not treating you or being fair, treating you the way you want to be treated. Hey, Ash, or not being fair to you. And it's saying be assertive, stand your ground, state your point, facts, not with emotion. When you address conflict or issue, always state facts, not using your emotions, and be very clear and honest about your concerns and to address them, okay? And always be honest with yourself. What else do you have for Aries this morning? We just started. What else do you have for Aries this morning? Please go like and share the live. Please also follow me on all platforms. If you missed the readings last night, they are on YouTube. Even if you don't see me post them, they are on YouTube on the live. Aries. And they're timestamped. I timestamped them last night. Someone might be in fear of losing something. You may be disappointed. So this may be related to a relationship. Is this related to a relationship? This is, some of y'all, this is related to a relationship. Hey, Tanya. You may be concerned about feeling like the relationship, the foundation of the relationship is not solid. You want to restore harmony back in this connection. And some of y'all, if you were married to this person or y'all were living together, you know that if you walk away from this connection, either you or this person, hey, Tyler, feel like this is going to, hey, Chosen, is going to disrupt your financial stability or your foundation. And it's like you want to restore peace. You might be dealing with an Aries, or you could be an Aries. Oh, well, this is the Aries reading. But either way, right now, you're feeling emotionally unfulfilled in the connection. Hey, Miss Gigi. And you're disappointed in the outcome of how things are going. Can I get a few more cards? Can I get a few more cards of what's going on with the Aries? What's going on with the Aries in this moment? Yeah, this might be a family dynamic. Some of y'all might be pregnant. or you might have been trying to get pregnant with your partner. I'm also hearing, don't try to go forward with the pregnancy if there's disarray in your connection. This is not the time to bring a baby into correction. Take the opportunity to have the hard conversation, to work on the relationship, and stand your ground in fixing it. If you're married, if you require counseling, whatever it needs to be, focus on fixing that before you bring a baby into a situation. That's not going to fix the connection. It's going to cause more issues and more emotional distress for you. Okay. I feel like it's a lot of confusion going on at this time with some of y'all in your connection. Some of y'all, this could be a working dynamic. This could be a working dynamic, and you could work with kids. And others of you, or you may be in the field of psychiatry or social work or something. You don't have to be, but I'm seeing some children, or there may be confusion around your children. Let's see what's going on. Tell me more. Tell me more. Thank you, Sassy. Yeah. So if this is a relationship, this is someone that you have repeated patterns with. And it's like you haven't learned your karmic lesson yet. And you're going to be allowed to stay in this connection until you learn your lesson. That's what it is. And it's time for you to, I'm actually hearing that it's time for you to stand up for yourself, but you got to do it the right way. Some of y'all are being very impulsive. Some of y'all are trying to immediately resolve problems and issues to see the relationship progress, to have another cycle with this person, when you're being drawn to walk the fuck away from this person. Get your ass at this situation. Stop playing dumb, okay? I'm not judging you. I'm being real, okay? It's over with at this point, and you just continuously keep going forward and backwards. And then your partner is like, oh, I'm gonna give a little bit here to keep you there because I like the benefits, but it's not, they're not used to you leaving, so they're not gonna make a change. But some of y'all, I'm the more immature Aries, you're being impulsive and reactive. What do I mean by reactive? I'm talking about doing something crazy to get this person's attention, and it's not going to benefit you in the long haul. And you're being driven to think this over. It's like you want this person to take a risk on you and to fully give you a chance. And this relationship was never for you, Aries. So you're being drawn to walk away. Or pull away. But again, if this is a family dynamic and you done married this person and y'all got kids, you may be concerned that the confusion is overpowering everything and this person might be walking out, or either you might be contemplating walking out. And before you do that, your stability might be related to your decision. And so you're being guided to think this over. Okay. Somebody is reminiscing. I feel like you're constantly reminiscing on the memories that you had with this person, and you're totally ignoring the reality of where the relationship currently is. This might also be a working dynamic. Some of y'all know that you need to leave a job, but you're refusing to take the warning signs because you're comfortable. You're going to get pushed out. You're also being told to assess your value, your worth. It's important for you to know exactly who you are and what you're worth. If you want to keep getting treated like the scum of the earth, if you want to not be valued, not be put first, cheated on, mentally abused, physically abused, then fine. You don't value yourself, stay in the situation. But you're being guided to open your eyes and let this person know no more. This is not what we're going to do. We either change the course for real, or you just going to have to accept hey, Alfonso, accept the reality that we're done. Okay, Aries? What else do you have for the Aries in relation to this connection? What else do you have for Aries? We are going to Taurus next. What else do you have for the Aries in relation to this connection? Yeah, this person always had red flags. You ignored it. You just kept going with this person. It's like you didn't want to accept the reality of what's going on. You ignored it. You continue to ignore it. You don't want to take responsibility and accept the fact that you play into the reality of where this dynamic is, because you choose to ignore the red flags that this person has always presented to you. And you promised yourself that you would never end up with a person like this. The prices, can y'all see the post right here at the top? I don't have Apple Pay. I have Cash App. Or you can do, there's my moderator, Sassy. Can you help her find the emojis that she could purchase on here, like the butterfly at the top will get you the question. It's the 2 more on there. If you tap them, and they'll tell you which ones they are. Oh, I'm not going in depth, girl. I gotta work. This a work day for me. You ain't gotta worry about me going too far. I'm about to go to Taurus. All right. What's cut off? Where's it cut off at? My moderator will, so it's 700 coins or more for a yes or no question for 3-card pool. $10 each for an in-depth question, or you can do the gift. I'll pin the $10 gift. $45 for a mini read. You can send it to my Cash App, Divine Insight Guide. The moderator will drop it in. And here, let me try to pin the things for you. Hold on, I don't know why the thing, when it flips, I'll pin it for you. Give me a second. Tell me more about this relationship real quick before we go to Taurus. Yep, she just dropped it for y'all. Sassy, will it let you pin it? All right, here we go. So it's pinned at the top. You see, it's like a little fish screaming out or whatever. Then you got the butterfly, and then you got something else. I'll pin one of them. Here's the little $10 one. There you go. So you purchase that or an equivalent of 700 coins or more. That'll get you a 3-card pool. The in-depth is any gift that's equivalent to $10, and then the larger, the mini read, is anything equivalent to $45 or $50. Yeah, you got a great deal of passion for this person, and it's to the point that you just commonly ignore. You commonly keep ignoring the red flags, and it's time for you to take a step back, reevaluate the situation. Hey, LaShawn, I hope things get better for you, and walk away. The issue is you keep because y'all have you feel like y'all got good chemistry. It's like you don't want to lose this. I'm about to close it out, moderator. I'm about to go to Taurus. So you're, like I said, this person's pretending to have more feelings for you than what they really do to continue gaining the benefits. And you are pretending that you're completely happy in this connection. And the reality is you are not. It's over. All right, we're going to Taurus. Y'all, my moderator be fussing at me, y'all. Can you tell? She runs a very tight ship. I got to work today. I ain't got time to play with y'all. Oh. All right, Taurus. We're going to Taurus. Somebody hashtag Taurus. If you want a reading, get it at the top. We'll do your readings. Taurus. Y'all be easy on my moderator. All right, Taurus. What do you have for Taurus this morning? If you missed the readings last night, they're on YouTube. Go scroll back to my live. It's the last live I posted, and it's timestamped. Taurus, it's like you're being guided to sit in your integrity with whatever reaction that you're about to do, okay? It's like you want to come through some type of confusion. You're going through something. You want some type of new beginning. But it's like you want a fresh start. You're trying to speak your truth and set clear boundaries with somebody. And communicate how you feel. I'm also getting, you might be delivering somebody a message. So Taurus, I feel like you might be telling somebody that you no longer want to feel the same way about them, or cross-watcher, and that you feel like you need to end the connection. And it's your way of protecting their feelings because you want to move on. You don't feel the same way about the person anymore, or may have never have. And this person may be catching feelings for you. You're trying to be intelligent. You're trying to maintain control. It's like, let me go ahead and tell this person now so I don't have to deal with the drama. Tell me more about the Taurus read this morning. I feel like you're very confident in this decision, and you want to go after something that you do really want, and you know that you need to close the chapter or close the book on something else that you have going on. So it's given, I got cut buddies and friends, and I done found somebody that I do like and want to chill with or kick it with. This could either be you or your cross watcher, and you know that you need to cut your losses with somebody else that you know the relationship can't progress with. Others of y'all, you may like someone, but you know that you need to focus on your money and focus on your career and developing yourself. And so you're having an honest conversation with yourself, saying, self, bitch, I ain't got no money. I got to get my money before I can pour into a relationship. This relationship's demanding too much of me, so I need to end this connection and devote my time and energy to bettering myself. And I know it's going to hurt this person, but I don't have the time to devote. I don't have my finances are not where they need to be planning dates and doing all this stuff. And I don't want this person to feel like they're doing everything in the connection and I'm not pouring into it. So before they get to that point, I need to break it off. That's what I'm saying. So anything else about the Taurus? Anything else for Taurus? Yeah, you're going to surrender to this connection. You're going to surrender to this connection. Anything else for the Taurus? Thank you for the follow. Anything else for the Taurus? Go follow me on all platforms. Anything else for the Taurus? Yeah, you're concerned that this is going to cause issues. Thank you, baby. Thank you. You're concerned that this is going to cause some turbulence or arguments in your connection with this person. And it very well may. And you're stressed about that because I feel like, you know, like some of y'all, you do care about the person. And you're afraid of falling apart. And this person, you're afraid this person's going to take it wrong. But you know that you need to be honest with them, Taurus. And this is something that you really don't want to do because you don't want to lose them either. Especially if you're breaking it off or walking away from somebody because you need to work on yourself or have things that you need to work on. Anything else? Some of y'all just feel like this person don't value and you need to walk the hell away from them. And that's okay. Some of them, you feel like they were being honest, being dishonest and deceptive, and you just need to take your energy back. Others of you, you're choosing to walk away from a person because you don't want to be deceptive to them, and you want to protect your feelings because you feel like they are a good person. Others of y'all are just straight up bored in this damn connection and just don't want their asses no more. I'm just being honest. And you just like, I gotta let this go. I gotta let this go. This might even be a feminine walking away from a masculine because she like, yeah, I really don't want this. It's boring. It's not my cup of tea. And I just need to tell you the truth. I want to move on. And you might have been with this person for a while, or you might feel like this person is really attached to you. And you really don't want to hurt them, but they're going to think you have third party influences, like your peers are influencing you, or you got something else going on. And you're chasing thrills, and they're going to be hoping, you know, that you don't leave them astray, and they're going to be heartbroken about it. And you're going to say, this is just not the right time. This is not what I'm seeing. All right. So that's what I got for Taurus. We're going to Gemini. Sassy, do I got any readings between there before I go to Gemini? What's up, Minnie? Gemini. Drop Gemini for me. Hashtag Gemini somebody. We on the roll. We keeping it moving. Y'all better catch it while we in there. I'm not recording this one on YouTube, so I'll put up some posts later, though. More in-depth readings. You a Jimmy? Hashtag Gemini. Nope, they won't like the live, of course. And so, oh, it's okay. Hold on. Hey, let me get some likes up here. Can I get some likes? Thank you. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate y'all. Keep them likes coming. Gemini. Somebody may be dealing with an Aries or have Aries in their chart. I feel like you're looking for a new beginning. Some of y'all might be looking for a new job, new opportunity, want something new. What's up, Ghost? I'm also hearing someone needs to be creative or acknowledge or realize what they like to do and follow their passion. Okay. Thank you for the likes and thank you for the follows, guys. I do see a passionate new beginning on the horizon for y'all. This could be with somebody, or this could be a business venture that you're starting. And you're following your passion and going after it head first or whatever. And I see this business. If you started a new business or you're choosing to focus on your business, I see you being successful with this business. I see material gain. I see prosperity. Okay. Some of y'all might be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, or Earth sign, pretty much, bitch. Okay, sorry. What else you got? What's this, Gemini reading? What else you got? Hey, baby, hey. Y'all, it's hot as hell. I shouldn't have opened that window. All right, yeah. Once your business flourishes, make sure that you're dedicating the time. It will be a dream come true for you. I think you're going to be up in your head about a lot when it comes to starting this business. Things will happen. It will start slow. And I want you to not be so quick to try to give up on your dream. Okay. Take your time and reroute yourself. Oh, thank you, honey. Dirt too. I appreciate that. Take your opportunity to redirect yourself when it relates to business. Don't be so quick to give up. Don't be so quick to cut your losses and say this ain't working. Y'all, I gotta cut this light off. I'm hot as hell. Hold on, y'all. Hopefully y'all can still see me, but that damn light had to go off. And no, y'all, this ain't no moo-moo. This just a dress. Just roll with it, okay? I'll get dressed for work in a minute. And put some makeup on. Y'all gonna get this every day. Good morning, okay? This is my wake up, okay? So don't be so quick to give up on your dreams. Make sure you redirect yourself. Make sure you rethink your approach with business. The most successful people, they realize what works for that in that time period for your business. What's the demand? What's gonna help me make the sales? What's the needs of the people? What different demographics can I sell or market this item for or provide services to? You get what I'm saying? You're going to constantly have to make that change. If you're not up for that, you won't be successful. So keep that in mind. What else do you have? What else do we have for the Geminis real quick? What's that, Scissor? How you doing, Scissor? Yeah. Make sure that while you're building your business, you are creating a level of balance in your life. Don't overwhelm yourself, okay? Be frugal how you're spending your money. Assess your investment. So like, say for example, if you have to purchase materials or products for your business, do your research and don't just go buy the first thing just to have it so you could knock it off the ground. Do your research because you want to save your money as much as possible. You want to make sure you're investing your money the right way. Because again, I do see financial progress, but you don't want to be putting out, you're going to put out in the beginning, depending on what your business venture is, but you don't want to put out unnecessary money to build the business. You get what I'm saying? Also leverage mentorships. Because I see a partnership where you guys come together and you work together and you're able to balance out the workload to make things shift. Use your intelligence and your intuition when going into partnership with people. Friends are always not the best partners, okay? Anything else with the Geminis before we go to the Cancer reading? Anything else for the Geminis before we go to the Cancer reading? Yes. Trust yourself, trust God, and manifest, okay? I would say write the vision, make it plain, fold the paper. Once you write it down and put it in the Bible near your prayer, near the scripture. Anything related to love or anything period for the Geminis real quick. Oh shit. Hold on. Somebody is literally sitting in anxiety and depression. Or someone may feel like they have lost something. And you may be at odds with somebody. I'm seeing a masculine that may be at odds with somebody. Tell me more. Tell me more. Some of y'all may have lost a job or you're not bringing in enough finances. And so that you're heavily contemplating starting this business or going back to work on an opportunity that you have started. Others of you, if this is related to love, someone has you caught up in an illusion in your mind, or either you've created some type of reality that doesn't really exist in your mind. And this is a masculine energy. Mind you, we all have masculine and feminine energies. Hey, young honey. What's your advice towards this before we go to the Cancer reading? What's your advice? Yeah, okay. Somebody, there's some dishonesty, trickery. Somebody deceived you. And you're hurt by this because you really cared about the person, and there's been some arguments between the two of y'all. This is not for everybody. Don't try to force it to fit. And I feel like you were holding on to this person. Some of y'all, this might be a baby mama or a wife, and you're finding out that this person deceived you. Outcome in this connection, our current feelings for this connection. Yeah, the spark is gone in this connection. The spark is gone. I think you might still be interested, but I feel like the spark is gone. It's run its course. One of the people in the relationship is immature. And they using you. Somebody's using you. So you might have been, this is either you or the cross watcher was pouring into a relationship. I told you the card came out right after I said it. Somebody was using you. And they're telling you to stop pouring into this person because the relationship is not balanced. Somebody's immature on the other end. And there's really no spark. This person don't have no spark for you. Let it go. And I know it hurts, but the more you pour into this person, the more it will continue to hurt. All right, we're going to Cancer. We're going to Cancer. And I'm also hearing your money's funny because you putting your money in on somebody else that ain't pouring into you. So you you spending all your money and they ain't spending shit. Cancer. Drop hashtag Cancer for me. Cancer. 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 Thank you, Sassy. What do you have for the Cancers? Hey, Angelina. Hey, Fracture. Save your money for a rainy day. Some of y'all are blowing through money. Might be dealing with a Capricorn. Don't let the Capricorn blow through your money either. Ding, ding, ding. I'm hearing save your money. Invest your money wisely. Get yourself on a budget. Literally go through. I'm seeing somebody sitting at a computer developing some type of Excel worksheet or a financial workbook and going through and assessing their expenditures. You need to look at payouts that are coming out of your account on a regular basis, like subscriptions and all of that stuff too. There's subscriptions that you have forgotten about that are coming out of your account monthly, and some of them bi-weekly, that's messing you up with your money. Can I get those lights go up, please? If you do this, the financial challenges that you are having, you will be able to overcome them. Some of y'all have some other challenges, but I feel like this is related to financial stability and abundance. But it has a lot more to do with you holding on to your money, because this is the Pentacles. So when the Pentacles comes out, that's more about health, wealth, and your physical. So if you start to do this fall, by this fall, your money, you will start to save money by this fall and see some improvements. Hey, Nay, tell me, oh, I'm in the wrong deck. Shit, sorry. Tell me more about the, who we on? Cancer reading. Yeah. Not everything is as it seems. There's a warning against deception. Clarity will come. So someone may be deceiving you, or a situation may be deceiving to you. Tell me more about the Cancer. But I see you trying to manifest. You're manifesting something, but you got to make sure you're being realistic in what you're manifesting. I think you're very vulnerable in love right now, so don't allow people to take advantage of you. You do have new love coming in, or you just started a new connection, and you're being warned to keep your eyes open. Don't move too fast. Allow a person to show you themselves over time to make a fair decision about who they are and what they are in your life. But it is okay to explore an emotional connection, but just take your time with it. Take your time. You may be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. Clearly, I'm on the Cancer reading, so that's your card. Anything else? It's okay to surrender to the current molding, let go, and see things from a different perspective. It's key to finding the answers you seek. So I'm seeing different scenarios here. Some of y'all, are being cautious because you got played in the past and you're like, I don't want to go through this shit again. And some of y'all are saying, okay, it's okay to open up and date. But I'm also hearing, so that you don't go through this again, because I feel like you got a lot of people that are interested in you. Okay, Cancers. But so that you don't go through this type of heartache again, take your time with this person. But I'm also hearing, get out of your head. Y'all overthink a lot. When y'all overthink a lot, y'all create y'all own illusions. And you push the other person away. This came out in y'all reading last night, okay? And it's because you're overthinking to the point you make someone else feel guilty about something that they're not really doing. It's like y'all make up your own reality of what's going on in a situation, and that's not it. That's not the reality of it at all. So I feel like be careful about that. Allow a person to be themselves. Stop trying to control everything. Stop being so up in your head, but just take your time. If a person is not genuine, it will present itself, okay? But you got to give a person a chance to show you if they're truly there and what they're there for. Someone may be dealing with a Virgo. I feel like you're trying to manifest your money. You want material abundance. You like luxury. You like to look good. You like to smell good. So it's like you trying to work on your money. I do feel like someone that's coming in is a perfect match, but you might have created some type of perception about them in your mind already. So be careful. Like I said, give them time. Feed out the bad apples. Stick with the good ones. Anything else? Yeah. There's somebody in your energy, or there will be somebody coming in, a new love coming in that's worth your time. And it's okay to surrender to the connection, to give them an opportunity. Get out of your head about it. Just take it one day at a time. That's what I'm getting for you. Anything else? Anything else for the Cancers? Yeah, this person want real commitment. They're going to come in and be genuine. Again, you have multiple suitors, people that are interested in you. So follow your instinct. Don't be no damn dummy. You're good. This person got a good head on their shoulders, and you can actually count on them, okay? Opening a business, you're a Cancer. You're a Cancer. See? Just take your time. That's all they're saying. Just slow down and take your time. Ease your way into the connection. That's it. Don't rush it. And if they make you feel rushed, just let them know, hey, this ain't a marathon. Let's take our time getting to know each other. Anything rush won't last, because the last thing you want is to love bomb a person, or a person to love bomb you. Thank you for that confirmation, Anna. Anything else before we go to Leo's? Anything else? Yes, I am at the end of the year. This connection reading has been crazy. Oh wow. Anything else before we go to Leo's? Well, if y'all need a personal reading, go to my page. Text my phone so you can get in for your personal readings. If you need a payment plan, just tell me that when you text me. Yeah, just slow down, because if you don't slow down, you move fast, you're being too impulsive, it will cause disagreements and arguments. But I feel like this disagreement and argument is going to be because you are up in your head about stuff. You're creating narratives in your head about versus the reality of what's going on in this connection. So be very careful with that, because sometimes that is your downfall, Cancers, in your connections, okay? And for others of y'all, if you don't slow down and you start pouring into this person too quick, they're going to start using you, or they're going to feel like you're using them. So just slow down for a little bit, so that you can weed out the bad apples. That's what I'm getting, okay? But there is somebody in your energy that wants to be with you. And I feel like you're going to need to weigh your options, because there's going to be another person that don't have your best interest at heart. And I don't want you to go for the wrong one. All right, Leo. Drop me Leo. Hashtag Leo. Leo. Where my Leos at? Let me switch decks for a second. All right, Leos. What do we have for the Leos this morning? Let me get them likes up. Tap, 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 tap. Leos, what do you have for the Leos this morning? If you missed the reading last night, it's on my YT channel. Go back under my lives. They're under lives. It's a timestamp. They're broken down by like air, water, fire, earth, that type of stuff. What are you manifesting, Leos? What are you manifesting? You manifesting something that's not realistic. It's like you're going after a connection or a dream that's not realistic. And it's like you're trying to work through the challenges to overcome it. It's like you're trying to call in something that's not meant for you. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. If this is not you, somebody's manifesting you. Yeah, this person. Their integrity is in question. It's like you want a fresh start with this person, though. You see this person as your dream come true, but I don't think that they're really the person for you. Let me go to my relationship cards. This person leaves you in a great deal of depression and worry. You're literally suffering from this person. Or if you guys have broken up, you're suffering from the loss of this person. But I feel like for some of y'all, this relationship is burdensome. It's burdensome. You wake up with anxiety in the morning. It's keeping you up at night. If y'all are in no contact, you're definitely losing your shit. And you want to come through the challenges with this person. But honestly, I'm all being told you need to recognize the power of your thoughts, because you're kind of putting yourself in this state of depression. You really need to think this over and be practical. You need a partner that's more caring and stable. Hey, Brandy, that pours into you, gives you comfort, acts of service. If this is not what you're looking for, this is what your partner is looking for from you. 1, 2. You got swords and pentacles on the table. So definitely there's challenges here. You're up in your head. You might be observing a situation from a distance, or either someone is observing you. This disarray could have even started, this up and down, or this disarray could have started around the wintertime, and it kind of has been going back and forth for months. And for some of y'all, it ended in a no contact situation or a breakup or whatever. And it's like you desire a partner that really is going to pour into you and prioritize the relationship and nurture the relationship the same way you want to. You may be dealing with a Capricorn, could be dealing with a Gemini. What reading? This the Leo reading, right? Because you got Libra on the table, Gemini, Capricorn, or this could be one of your sun, moon, and rising signs, whatever. Or moon and rising sign. Let's see more about this. Tell me more about this relationship connection with the Leos real quick before we go to Virgo. Tell me more about this before we go to Virgo. I feel like you're so up in your head, it's starting to affect your health. If this is not you, this is somebody. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah, somebody might be calling you from unknown calls. If you block this person, it's like they're trying to reach out to you. They feel like y'all got some type of a soul contract that y'all need to honor. But y'all might have a karmic attachment. Hey, Jay, what's up? Tell me more. Yeah, this person, somebody in here is dealing with other people. Be careful. Make sure you're using protection, because this person may have something. This came up in the readings last night. Someone may have caught a possible STD for hooking up with third parties. Be careful, man. Use protection. Stop willingly sleeping with people that you don't know. Every relationship you get in don't deserve you to knock down raw. I'm just going to be honest. Use some protection. Until somebody really commits to you, this cut buddy stuff, stop knocking down everybody. Oh, I just like to feel it. Let me just stick the head in. Let me chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill that. That's childish shit. Like, come on, man. Hold yourself in high regard. Acknowledge your self-worth. Somebody playing with you. Yeah. This person, come on. This person got addictions. They trigger you. It's time for you to wake up. This person very stubborn, too. They do what they want to do. They don't care how you feel. They don't care how it hurts you. This person lacks empathy. Very selfish, very guarded. Anything else? Anything else about this person? Yeah. And you heavily desire this person. You think about this person. You probably not even messing with other people, because only person you could think about is them. You probably don't even want other people to touch you, because all you want and desire and crave is this person. And this person out here knocking down other people. Like, get the fuck out of here with this shit. We too old for that. If they knocking something down, either you go play with yourself, or you find somebody else to ride. Girl, goodbye. This nigga ain't even got no money. Come on, man. But please use protection. We're in a time where people, these rates are higher, especially in Atlanta. I live in Atlanta. The rate numbers are out there at the Coca-Cola factory for you to see. People are not using protection anymore. They're just hunching. Be careful. Be careful. If you're not that person one and only, your common sense gonna tell you that. You choose to ignore it if you want to. Everybody walking around here with yeast infections, bacterial infections, chlamydia, gonorrhea, shit that we ain't even heard on, spoons, clap, everything. And it's because y'all want to screw everything that's walking. And remember, some of these men and women are screwing each other. So, like, to each his own. But if he digging at somebody, you know what, and then popping it up in you, what you gonna do, baby? They're having straight freak parties. Let's keep it real. We grown here. Chill out. Yeah, you attracted to a bad boy or a bad girl. It's time to let this go. Value yourself more. Value yourself more. This person gonna try to come back and say, oh, this a real reunion. I'm gonna do right by you. No, the fuck they not. This nigga nasty. All right, who next? Virgos. Oh, let's see what these damn Virgos got going on. Woo, child. Let's see what these Virgos. These Virgos always give me a run. Always give me a run. Where did Virgos at? Not too much. Oh, Lord. Hey, girl. Tell me about the Virgos. Tell me about the Virgos. It's so nice to start my morning with y'all. Honey, I'm going to have to go deep into prayer after this. Clears y'all off me completely. Virgos. What are you reevaluating? Virgos, y'all are up in y'all head rethinking through something. I feel like you made a decision to go one direction. You're figuring out that's not the direction that you meant to go in or need to go in. And you're trying to redirect your path. You up in your head heavily rethinking this like, what the fuck did I just do? I did not make the right decision. Let's get into it. Ooh. Y'all thought something was y'all wish fulfillment. Okay, I'm going to keep it real. Y'all want me to tell the truth? Y'all thought something was y'all wish fulfillment, Virgos. And now that y'all done got that shit, y'all thought this person was, ooh, child. Y'all thought this person was the end all be all. Y'all thought they were going to be this nurturing partner, acts of kindness. Y'all thought they were going to be perfect. You just knew, I'm going to put my all into this. I'm going to put my best foot forward. And I'm going to, you might have Capricorn in your chart, or either might be dealing with a Capricorn, don't have to be. You thought this person was the end all be all. You were doing your best, trying to put your best foot forward, might have walked away from somebody else that really genuinely loved you. And hey, Denise, and now you're up in your head thinking this over. You're thinking this over. You're like, is this really the dream come true? Is this really what I wanted? Or did I walk away from my dream come true? Was I too stubborn to realize that what I previously had really was what I had always been praying for? And I don't walked away from that person and went to a damn fool that's incapable of giving me any of this. And they do not amount to my real person. Woo, child. You a Cap? Tell me more. Tell me more. These Virgos, boy, y'all always give me a good read. This person got too many options. But the funny thing is, Virgo, you had too many options. You crazy. Sassy, I don't want either one of them. You had too many options, Virgo. You did. You had too many options, which is why you're in this situation. You didn't go with your best option. You thought you wanted something more. You thought you could find better than what you had, what God blessed you with. And you went after something else. And you end up, as your karma, ending up with a damn fool. Somebody else. This person got more options. You're not their main source. You're not their main focus. Tell me more. Oh, this good. This about to be juicy, baby. Hold on. This about to be juicy. Yeah, this person out partying. You trying to nurture this relationship. This person out doing what they want to do. This person could be a Cancer. It's like you trying to have faith in your investments. It's like you're trying to be patient with the connection, but now you're up in your head because you're like, I don't know if the path I chose was the right path. It's not leading me toward the desired outcome. It's not giving me what I thought it would give me. I'm not getting out of it what I'm pouring in. And now I'm depressed and worried that, one, I'm not happy with this person. And this person got other options. But two, I walked away from the person that genuinely loves me and that I do love and care about. I walked away from them because I thought I found better. And I'm miserable. I'm miserable. What else you got? Oh, this is a good read. I'm going to have to parse this Virgo reading. I'm going to go back and find this. How long we been on the live, Sassy, so I can find this reading? Tell me the timestamp. Okay, Brandy. Being single is not bad. Tell me more about this Virgo reading. What's the time on the clock, Brandy and Sassy? 48 minutes? Write that down so I know where to go in. Damn, we've been on here 48 minutes. Shit. Y'all taking up a lot of my good damn time. It ain't feeding me. Yeah, you want achievement. I feel like Virgos, you're in a place where you want a solid relationship where you're genuinely in love. That's what you want. You want unity. You want teamwork. Some of y'all are at a place where you like, oh, I'm in my 40s, my late 30s, my 40s. Some of y'all closer to 50, and you're like, I'm tired of the same old, same old. I really want to settle down. But you had options and kept options when you met whoever this original person was that genuinely loved you. This person was ready to give you everything that you ever asked for. It can count as your moon sign. Sun, moon, or rising. But don't try to force it to fit if it don't. That's my biggest advice to anybody. Either way, you was like, oh, I'm trying to get my money up. I'm looking for a new job. I'm trying to build a home, stability. This is the more mature Virgo, right? This is what you were looking for. You thought that you were going to have success in this connection, but you had totally walked away from and neglected the one person that was ready to build with you. And you went towards somebody else. Now, I do see y'all finances improving. I do see that. If you've actively been going after a new opportunity, trying to build. But Virgos, I feel like, especially August Virgos, y'all learned a very valuable lesson about money. A lot of y'all used to run through y'all money in your earlier years. You lost a lot of money. You were living paycheck to paycheck because you were trying to keep up with the Joneses. Always had to have the best clothes, best cars, all of this shit. You're now seeing that that's not what's important. And now you're in a place of, I need to save, I need to build. I'm thinking about my longevity. I don't really care. Going out ain't that amusing to me. Some of y'all, because y'all get heartbroken, y'all are going to start going out. But other than that, Sassy, thank you. Other than that, you like, I got to get my shit back together. And you thought that meeting this person, you thought they were going to be your end all be all. And so you was like, let me get my money up. I'm going to start a family with this person, be in a real relationship. Whoop de whoop, here it go. And this person like, oh, you don't even scratch the surface for me, bitch. This person might be younger than you. Hey, brown sugar, tell me more. Oh, this is a good little read. We can't stay on it long though, because I got to go. And it's like, I feel like at first you had difficulty deciding. You had difficulty deciding between two people. And you chose the wrong person. And now this person is having difficulty deciding between you and another person because they kept their options open. And you want balance in this connection. You want harmony restored in this connection. It's like you're trying to be patient with it. But the only reason that you're trying to be patient with the connection is because you know that you walked away from somebody else and you don't think that option is still on the table anymore. And it's not because you don't care about the other person. It's just that you know you fucked up big time. And you invested in the wrong person. You are being guided to continue to save your money. Oops. You are being guided to save your money and to, maintain a scarcity mindset of, say, whatever money I make, take a percentage to save or whatever. I do see a fresh start on the horizon for you, Virgos. What is this fresh start? You're going to have a new opportunity. This may involve children. Some of y'all may have children. The person that you probably going back to or dealing with may have children. You, like I said, you may have children, but I see you going back to somewhere. Oh, some of y'all may want children. So some of y'all may be going back to have a fresh start with somebody that you could build this life with. Confirmation? Is that what you meant by it? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You're going to follow your passion. So if you're being drawn to go back to whoever this person was that you left behind and to try to work these things out, okay? You're going to have to be very creative about how you approach this person, but you're going to have to be very passionate. And I do feel like you're going to be if this resonates with you, I do feel like you're going to be very passionate about this person. And you have always been passionate about this person. You just made a bad choice. You still, even when you were with this other person that you chose, when you made your decision, hey, Kiki, you never were truly over this other person. Hey, Rogers. you always had feelings for this person. You never got over them, but you tried to avoid it because they reminded you of something from your past. So you was afraid because whoever you were with in your past hurt you. You didn't want to go through that type of pain again. So you was like, oh, I'm going to avoid this connection. I'm going to avoid this relationship. This ain't real love. It's not authentic. I'm going to go find something else. I'm going to go explore one of my other options. You might have told them that they want your one. They want your person. You hurt that person. I ain't going to lie. And now it's like you got to go back to this person. You got to stand in your power, go back, apologize, and you're going to have to be creative because this person not going to open the door back up on you. Oh, this is a juicy read. I'm definitely posting this one. I'm sorry. Tell me more real quick before we keep going. This person may be combative when you go back. I'm going to be honest. You're going to have to deal with the reality of the cycle that you set, and you're going to be responsible to bring the balance and alignment to the connection when you try to go back and fix it. You're going to be able to come through confusion. This is what you want, but you got to be very clear and honest with them. I know you're not going to tell them everything. We already know that. Some of y'all might be dealing with an Aquarius, but this is a very deep connection. And if you want a fresh start, this person is going to have a wall built up that they're going to put boundaries in play, but you got to tell them the truth. You got to tell them where you stood. You got to tell them, I have feelings for you. I love you. I've always loved you, but I was afraid of what you were offering. I wasn't necessarily, as much as I begged for and prayed for the love that you were giving, I was not ready to receive it. I was outside. I was still hurt from my past shit. So when God blessed me with you, I didn't realize it for what it was. Hey, Monica, some of the signs on the table, Capricorn, Cancer, Earth signs all over this table, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Let's get some final cards. Tell me more about this connection. Tell me more about this connection. This is the Virgo reading. We're going to Libra next. Tell me about, already did Leo. Tell me, oh yeah, you love this person. You done learned a very valuable lesson. Y'all want to grow together. You going back to somebody, baby. Ooh, my nose itching. Anything else? You going right back. Yeah, you better fix it. Take your time and fix it. I feel like what I'm also getting is when you go back to this person, you're going to pull your energy back from a lot of people. A lot of people. Because you're going to feel like, I know I need to zone in and focus on this relationship. But you have a really big fear. A really big fear that this person is not going to accept you back because of how you let them go. You got played by another person. The player got played is exactly what I'm getting. You tried to run game on this person that loved you, was so in love with you, and you went to the right and fell right into the trap, the karmic trap, and got played by somebody else. And you feel really, really foolish about it. Everything that you did backfired. And it taught you a very valuable lesson. And you was over there fighting with somebody that had poor communication. The relationship was one-sided. The person was very detached. But the funniest shit, what this person did to you is exactly what you were doing to this other person, to the person that loved you. You was doing this to them. And now you like, oh crap. Like literally the Lord showed you like, oh, you want to play with the angel that I sent you? Okay. Well, I'm going to give you what they're giving them because they didn't deserve it. That's really what happened. Oh, this is a good one. Woo, child. This is a good one, honey. We about to wrap this up. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. You so horny. You nasty. Because the other person ignoring you and talking to other people, you over there jacking off and masturbating to that person's pictures, thinking about them. I'm also hearing because your emotions are separating from the person that you left them for, okay? Even when y'all have, you and this person that you're not happy with, y'all are still going back and forth right now. When y'all are intimate, you're thinking about the person that you've always loved. You're not even into the sex. It's like, let me just get this nut off real quick. But in order to get there, you're thinking about your person. That's what I'm hearing. So if you was wondering, cross watcher, if they thinking about you, baby, they thinking about you. It's not all rainbows over there, okay? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah. You was being stubborn and now you met somebody that matched your energy. And now you got to eat your words. This other person lack empathy. They see no problem with what they doing. And you getting it all back. You ignored the red flags. You ignored the red flags. Now you want to go call and contact this person. The person that you walked away from, they might have blocked you because they needed to heal from you. Or either they emotionally blocked you out. and you are afraid they might not answer your call or you can't get through, so you calling from another number. But I'm also hearing, be careful, cross watcher, because this might be the third party that the person was dealing with, because they are narcissistic. They don't want to necessarily lose the attachment of your person, but your person is making a decision they're trying to get away from them. This person knows about you. I'm sensing there was some type of an argument about you, or an argument where your name came up, and this person might be trying to find ways to reach you. Be careful when you go out, random people starting conversations with you at events that you don't know. It's because the person knows who you are. Cross watcher. Anything else? Yep. This person is holding you to a higher standard now. You cannot come back the same way you were. Again, lessons learned. It keep coming out. Anything else before I switch to Libra? Anything else before I switch to Libra? You working on your money. You know that when you come in, this might lead to an engagement. This came out last night. This might lead to an engagement. This person trying to get their money up because they know when they come back to, Virgo. When you go back towards this person, you know that you got to come with your best foot forward. You can't be in lagging energy. So it's like you're trying to get your money up before you go to this person so you could present your best package. Yeah, you know you got to repair this. I told you, cards never lie. What is person taking them back? What is person, for some of y'all, this person want, because they don't moved on if you take too long. I have a feeling that others of y'all, they will. Yeah, you was a bad boy or they bad girl. Opposites attract each other, but y'all balance each other out. Anything else? Yeah. You're going to want to Netflix and chill. You're going to start slow with a date night. Well, first you're going to start with wanting to talk. You want to see if the door will open. Then you're going to start spending more time with them, doing little date nights. But I'm hearing all that Netflix and chill shit. The third party that you chose over them, this was somebody that you was sleeping with behind their back. Anything else? Yeah. And that person, your little Netflix and chill person, they got toxic traits. Once they figured out you going back towards your ex, they're going to be over here hurt, feelings hurt, trying to get you back. Do not let them intervene in your relationship if your person takes you back. I'm telling you, do not. Yeah. You self-sabotage this connection. You feel guilty. This came out last night in the Earth Type reading. And now you want to go fix it. That's what we got. That's what we got. Well, I'll be damned, Virgo. Ooh! Bottom of the deck. I didn't even see it. You working on your money, Virgo. Somebody is going to propose or ask for a higher level of commitment when they come back. They going to be on some no games, no bullshit. I shouldn't have fucked this up. That's the type of energy they on. Real love. Right place, right time. I didn't even see the bottom of the deck. They want you. Real commitment. Real commitment. Reconciliation. This all came out last night. I'm telling you. Do not let that third party mess you up. All right. We going to Libra. What time stamp was that? What time stamp is that, Brandy or Sassy, my moderator? What time stamp is that, so I know what to post that one? Because that was a little good one. 8:31. Time stamp. That's what minutes, though? Minute count. About an hour. Okay. So 40 minutes to an hour. So that was, okay. All right. All right. We are on 8:31. I won't see it at 8:31. It won't show up on my end at 8:31. It's like a time stamp thing. All right. We are on Libra. Y'all ready? No, I haven't done Scorpio yet. Scorpio is next. Libra. About 62 or 63 minutes. Us finish Virgo. All right. Thank you. Y'all will see that one posted, Virgo. Started about an hour in. I thought you said it was 43 minutes in when we started. 40 minutes in when we started. I'll find it, but I appreciate it. All right. We are on Libra. Somebody hashtag Libra for me. We have finished Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo, and Virgo. We are on Libra. We are on Libra. After Libra, we got Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. We are on Libra. Hashtag Libra. Hashtag Libra. Thank you. What's up, Libras? What's up? Like or share the live. I need more likes up there. Can I get more likes? Can I get more likes? Everybody tap, 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 tap. You're trying to make some type of logical decision, Libra. You're trying to utilize your discernment. You're up in your head trying to make sure you make the right decision. You want to make an intelligent decision. You're trying to gain as much knowledge as you possibly can to make sure you are making an educated decision. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. You don't have to be, or another Libra. Aquarius heavy in this energy. You know what else I'm getting? This is for free. This is for free. My pastor said that all the time. I'm getting Libra. Libras are very much about balancing the scale. I feel like Libra, you have a very good connection with an Aquarius, but I don't know if the Aquarius is your main person. No, I haven't. I don't know Aquarius if they're your main person. I think you're trying to make a decision about an Aquarius or what you should do about an Aquarius so that you don't lose them. Let's see what else comes up. I feel like you think an Aquarius is your wish come true. You're happy with this Aquarius, or this person doesn't have to be an Aquarius. And I feel like you're trying to continue nurturing this relationship, or you want to continue nurturing this relationship, but I don't know if you're able to, hey, Jess Dinetta, I don't know if you're able to give this person everything that they deserve or want, but you're happy with them. You feel like you have a lot of fun with this person. Your imagination runs wild with this person. Y'all do a lot together. And this doesn't have to be an Aquarius. This could be anybody. But there's something about this connection or this dynamic that concerns you. I'm on point. Some of y'all, I'm going to be honest. If you mad at me, be mad at me. But I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing. This is not for everybody. Don't force it to fit. There is a Libra that is married. Okay? Libra, if you are married, this is not for everybody. So again, please don't force it to fit. I feel like you have a good relationship with your spouse, but your spouse is not pouring into you the way that you want them to, or pouring into the relationship the way you want them to. And there has been some distance as things has happened over time in your marriage. There has been some distance that has been created in your marriage. This is for the Libras that are married, some of them, but you still love your spouse. Y'all still do things together, and some of y'all are very freaky. Y'all have had open relationship interactions in the past, and both of you have invited things into the marriage. I'm seeing where when your spouse started to pull back out of the marriage, you tried to be patient with them, and talk through things and work through things, but you felt like it became one-sided. And so then you gained interest in somebody else because they weren't sleeping with you or giving you what you needed or whatever. I feel like this was a retaliation thing because, again, Libras, y'all balance the scales. So if a person not cheating on y'all, you going to feel obligated to do right by this person if they're your person. Okay, if you're in a relationship with them, whether this boyfriend or girlfriend, marriage, whatever. If they're loyal to you, they love on you, you're going to give them that energy back. If they treat you like shit, you're going to treat them like shit. And I feel like this person, y'all work well together. Y'all can build businesses together. Y'all balance each other out in your marriage. But this person is not doing something that you need, that you've been asking for. And you feel like they've done you wrong at some point. And you may have met a third party that you grew a relationship with. Exactly. We don't cheat in a relationship. Exactly. Y'all don't. And I feel like you met somebody else and you start messing with this other person and you fell in love with this other person. The thing is, because you haven't released this marriage, you cannot give this other person what they want. So you're depressed and concerned that you're going to lose this person. And you don't want to lose this person. So that's one thing that I'm getting. This could also be a relationship. Tell me more. Just a standard relationship is what I mean. Like not married. So it just has a slightly different dynamic. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, you feel like somebody may also be dealing with a Capricorn as well. You feel like whoever this person is, they have a really good nurturing present. Like I'm talking about your person who you're with that you don't want to lose. You're trying to be practical. Y'all have an extremely deep connection. They're very loyal to you. Y'all support and secure each other in ways that other people may not have for you. Like this is really something that you want to hold on to. You don't want to lose. Y'all pour into each other. Y'all both give each other comfort. You prioritize the relationship. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah, but you know that there's a possibility that there's going to be some level of disruption in this connection on the horizon, because this person is starting to look for more. This person wants more. This person desires more. And I'm going to be honest, it was destined to happen. Especially if you're married, the person that you're dealing with, you know that they're worth having their own connection. And I'm going to be honest, some of y'all spouses know that y'all are messing with this person. And they let y'all do it because y'all have had this open relationship dynamic in the past. And this other person has their own flaws where they have cheated, messed with other people, and had outside people. So this is giving open relationship vibes. Just don't put it in my face for the married couples. Tell me more. I feel like you're feeling empowered to do something. And you're trying to make a decision. If you're married, you're trying to make a decision of, do I stay in my marriage? And if I choose not to walk away from my marriage that isn't 100% solid, but I have a good friendship with my spouse and I still love my spouse, and I divorce them and I go towards my other person, will it really work out with my other person once we get in a real relationship and we're with each other 24/7? I feel like that's the dilemma you're having. Hi, Piper. Not say hi, Piper. Hi, Piper. But you're stuck because you have a great deal of joy and happiness with this person. You've accomplished a lot with this person. I feel like this person has poured into you. This person may have helped you find jobs, may have helped you build your business. But at this point, you're becoming emotionally burdened by the decision that you know that you have to make. And it's becoming overwhelming. It's like you're carrying heaviness. You feel burdened because you don't know where to go, which direction to go in. Oh, I got too many cards. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah. Also, I see real estate for you. Some of you might be buying a home or a car or moving into a new apartment, moving into a new place. You might be looking, your lease might be up or coming up on the horizon. I feel like y'all have a job, but you got side business. You got other things going on trying to bring your money up. I feel like y'all are very intelligent people. Tell me more. Tell me more. And I feel like you're really good with bringing your visions to pass. Like when you start something, you might get bored with it, but I feel like you do a good job with bringing them to pass. I feel like you're going to be receiving some important messages. There may be some sudden changes that happen on the horizon. Things may start to speed up for you when it relates to business or opportunities. You're going to get some type of sudden burst of energy when it comes to whatever this is. You're going to feel like obstacles are going to start to be removed. So for this card specifically, I feel like this has to do with business and money. Some of y'all ask for a promotion. Some of y'all are looking for a new job. I think you might be getting messages about this. I also feel like there will be in the near future some type of change in that relationship dynamic where that person may either move on or either your spouse may say, okay, we might need to really formally go into separation mode. Whatever this is, whatever direction it aligns with is for your better purpose. You're going to end up exactly where you're supposed to be. Tell me more about this relationship outcome. If you're in a marriage, you do have the strength to overcome the obstacles with your partner, but your partner's also going to have to devote themselves to it. Especially if y'all want a happy new chapter together, you're going to have to address the concerns that you have in the marriage and stand 10 toes down about addressing it. I feel like I'm also getting that if you are married or in a relationship dynamic and you're trying, but a twin flame, yeah, and you're trying to make a decision between the two. Thank you for posting that, because that's exactly what I was saying. Even if you're not married, it applies to your twin flame connection. If you're trying to make a decision between two people that you genuinely love and care about, I feel like before you give up on this marriage or this relationship, you're going to go to this person with a message or a conversation and say, hey, this is how I feel. Let's work on this. Let's go to counseling. Let's try to do these different things. Let's assess the good versus the bad. What can we do to progress in this connection? Because I just don't want to give up on it. I feel like you're going to try to do that before you cut your ties completely. If it works out, you're going to stay where you are. Because you feel like this other person that you love and care about, it's inevitable for them to leave because they know that you're in another connection. Now, when they first got with you, I think you kind of misled them on what you had going on. I don't want to say that you necessarily lied, but I want to say, like, say, for example, if you were married, the marriage might have been on the outs and they thought they were getting a divorce or in a legal separation or something. And then when you started dating this new person while you're supposed to be going through that, and then your spouse is like, I don't want a divorce no more. And you already got feelings wound up in the connection, and now they tied in, and the person tried to leave and you didn't want them to leave, and then y'all had that back and forth. I think it's more like that. It wasn't supposed to spiral like this. Both of y'all are responsible, but I'm just being honest. And your spouse even knows about this person, but your spouse don't give you a hard time about the person because your spouse had their own shit going on. And some of y'all had open relationships. You dig where I'm coming from? Catch on now. If it's a dating relationship, same thing, back and forth in the connection. Other options presented themselves and the person's tied and confused between the two. Okay. Blossom, is this your reading? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, he been fucking up. And so this person's going to come in because Libra, you like to balance the scales and say, okay, let's see if we could work this out before we call it a quits. If you're able to work it out with this person, you will stay because you do care about them. If you are not able to work it out, I feel like a decision is going to be made to go y'all separate ways. And then you're going to try to take your time and work on things with the current person, the other person that's already in your energy. That's what I'm seeing. Because you know that if eventually you don't make a decision to give this newer person in your energy what you deserve, they're going to leave for somebody else. And that's your biggest concern. Anything else? Yeah. You're afraid that there's going to be conflict between, if you're married, there's going to be conflict and unresolved issues. And you don't know if it's going to be balanced out, if there's going to bring you balance and alignment, but you're going to take that risk. That's what I'm seeing. Oh, shit. Yeah. Because, I feel like your spouse was initially your dream come true, or your partner was your initial dream come true. So I feel like you're going to take a chance at love with this person. That's what I'm getting for Libras. Scorpios. Yeah, you waiting to be guided. I get where you're coming from. I do. I really do. I totally get where you're coming from. If you need a personal reading, y'all, inbox me. Scorpios. It's 8:46. I'm making good time. I ain't even go to the gym today or yesterday messing with y'all. I ain't trying to be a fat girl. I got to go to the gym. Y'all tripping. I'm good. How are you, VIP? Scorpios. I'm going to change the decks up. I need to see what's going on with Scorpios. And I'm tired of looking at the same deck. What's going on with the Scorpio? Thank you for the confirmation. No problem. Scorpios. What's going on with the Scorpios? What's going on with the Scorpios? What's going on with the Scorpios? Anything? Oh, shit. Status upgrade. Bam. New achievements. Improved social standings. Lifestyle. Elevation. Next level. Okay, Scorpios. Somebody on a dating app. Somebody either met somebody on a dating app or is wanting to try online dating. Or either you met somebody and it was an instant connection with them. I feel like you're in the energy of the more mature Scorpios. It's like you want to break cycles. You don't want the same old, same old. You want something new. It's like you want to, if you've been known as a no shit person, you want to free yourself from that energy. That's not what you want. You want something more solid. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Thank you. Tell me more about the Scorpio reading. Tell me more about the Scorpio reading. Tell me more about the Scorpio reading. Oh, shit. Yeah, so it's like Scorpios, you want to be with somebody that's vulnerable. You're looking for somebody that's receptive of the energy that you're willing to give. I feel like in the past you haven't had relationships that were solid. Relationships where people had equal give and take, and you might have been responsible for some of this, Scorpios, just being transparent. And you don't want to repeat that same pattern. So you're being cautious about what you're manifesting in. I feel like you're looking for, there is a twin flame energy here where y'all are mirroring each other with your feelings. Okay. Thank you for the follow. And you're in a period of reflection and trying to assess what your next steps are going to be. Tell me more. So I feel like when the status upgrade has more so to do with you trying to elevate in life and going after your dreams, whether this is professionally or relates to a relationship. Tell me more. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to escape and avoid past traumas and decisions that you made. So this is giving maturity. Somebody has some type of awakening that in order for them to have happiness, they got to change their patterns. They got to stop chasing thrills and things that just seem exciting for the moment, and they got to go after things of substance. Oh, that's a whole word right there. That's a whole word. Y'all, yeah, you had some type of awakening. The card came right out. You had some type of realization that your past patterns were not working for you. What else you got for, what reading this is, Scorpio? What else you got for the Scorpio reading? My mom, my brother, and my son are both, all three are Scorpios. I'm the Aquarius. And my dad was a Cancer. Yeah, you want somebody kind-hearted. You're trying to shift your energy. No problem, boo. Anything else for Scorpio? Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah, you letting go. You're releasing the past and walking away from past patterns and past people that don't align with your better good. Let's switch that so I can get more intel. Tell me more about the Scorpio reading. Tell me more. You're ready to get married. That's what it is. You want true commitment. You want true commitment. You're looking for your person. Tell me more. You're ready to settle down. This is the more mature Scorpio. You want something solid. Tell me more. Oh, shit. Yeah. In the past, you were in a one-sided commitment. And you're done with that. You want a real bond. You want a real union. Every card that's coming out is the exact same card repeating itself. I think your message is very straightforward. You're not accepting no crumbs. You don't want anyone that lacks emotional immaturity or is not emotionally available. You want someone that desires you, and y'all desire each other in return. Good morning. Is there anything for me? What do you mean? Are you asking for a reading? If so, Sassy can help you obtain a reading. Is that what you mean, Perky? I feel like until you find this person, you're like, you're in an energy, Scorpio, of I don't even want to sleep with people like that. If this person, you can, the way to get a reading is right above, or the moderator can help you to get on the list for a reading. You're like, if this person is not on my level, then I'm going to please myself until I find my person. That's honestly where you are. You're not interested in breadcrumbing anybody or being breadcrumbed by anybody. You're not interested in settling. You're like, I'm in an energy of commitment. I want marriage. I want commitment. I want something solid. I want real love and unconditional bond. And until I find that, stop coming over here. So I feel like if there's people from your past reaching out to you that had access to you in the past, will come in, sleep with you, leave, come back and forth, you're cutting all of that off. You're dead in all of that. And I get it. Congratulations to you. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about the Scorpio energy at this time. Yeah. You're being guided. You're like, yo, it's time for me to get what I want. Sassy, can you help Perky get a reading, or tell him how he could get a reading, please? Yeah, you want that forever kind of love. I don't think it's much more for you to tell you about the Scorpio reading because the same cards are coming out. We're going to Sagittarius. 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 Can I have a hashtag for Sagittarius, please? Thank you for the follow. Sag. Sagittarius. What's up, Sag? You got status upgrade too, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I think this is you trying to recover yourself after being heartbroken. Somebody tried to break you emotionally, or either you went through some type of situation that almost broke you and you're trying to exhibit inner toughness. You endured some type of a hardship and you're trying to exhibit your strength. Okay. And you kind of have showing like this is unbreakable energy. It's like you kind of emotionally prepare yourself for this. And so you're in a recovery period where you're bouncing back and you're starting to elevate yourself. This came out in the readings last night. Go to my YouTube, go under live. I timestamped the readings of earth, air, water, and fire signs. Go check them out. A lot of these readings resonate. I feel like you went through something, a period of turbulence in a relationship. You gave a lot to someone that was undeserving of your energy. You poured into this person. And now you're finally recovering from it. My nose is itching, so somebody don't want me to tell y'all something. I'm getting noticed. I'm sorry. Anything else? Yeah, it's like you finally woke up. People are proud too. They're like, damn, it took you forever. I'm being honest. And now you speaking your truth. No filter. No filter. You speaking your truth. So this is giving I got played in a situation. I got played and I held on to it longer than I should have. I kind of lost myself in the situation, and I'm now finally awakening to the reality that this is no longer for me and I need to move on and move forward. Tell me more about this connection, please, for the Sagittarius. Tell me more about this connection for the Sagittarius. Yeah, the moderator will help you with the personal reading. So if you're trying to get a personal reading, send a gift of 700 coins or more. It's up there pinned at the top. If you need the $10 reading, there's another gift. The moderator will tell you, and then the mini read has another gift. Or you can send it via Cash App here. She'll drop my hashtag, which she just did. You can send it to my Cash App. I'll see it. I'll let her know. She'll put you on the list. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Still falling everywhere. Tell me more about this reading for the Sagittarius. If you don't know if you're a Sagittarius, I think your birthday months are November 22nd through December 21st. Tell me more about Sagittarius. Yeah, so this person stressed you the fuck out. But I'm going to tell you why they stressed you out. They stressed you out because you was trying to keep up with them. You were ignoring the red flags. You weren't listening to anything this person told you. You were trying to do whatever it took to be present in this person's life and to be viewed as their end all be all. Anytime they needed you, you made yourself available. Anytime they needed something like money or help, support, or anything, you made yourself available. And you got disappointed every single time because this person never put you first. If you were with this person for years, eventually it started to become known to people that you were like their main person or whatever, but they were still doing them. They were very self-centered, very, very selfish. And they legit, after a while, when they realized you wouldn't go nowhere, even though they told you they were non-committal and not ready because they had come out of something else or they just weren't ready, didn't have anything to offer, emotionless, lacked empathy, all of that, you still chose to put yourself in the position to get hurt. And it was a lot of tension, a lot of arguments, and a great deal of turbulence because they weren't doing what you wanted them to do, no matter how much you poured into them. I'm saying y'all paid bills, y'all helped pay child support, y'all helped co-sign for cars, y'all did a lot of shit A lot of shit. Some of y'all even moved this person into y'all house around y'all kids, and you thought that was going to make them commit to you and make them change. That is a lie. That's the biggest mistake that we can make as people, is thinking that by pouring into somebody that has already shown you and told you out their own mouth that they are non-committal or don't want the commitment, is that by us pouring more and more into them, that's going to change their mind. No, it doesn't. It makes them think that you are settling. It makes them think that you're gonna, as long as you get them, you're gonna take whatever the fuck they dish out. And that's exactly what you settling. It makes them think that you're gonna, as long as you get them, you're gonna take whatever the fuck they dish out. And that's exactly what you did. Come through. And they ended up saying, I'm gonna take you at face value. You don't want to go nowhere? Bet. I ain't going nowhere either. I'm gonna use the dog shit out of you. And I told you I wasn't ready, so now you gotta wait for me to get ready. And this shit stressed you out. Some of y'all lost money over this person, Sagittarius. Tell me more. If it's not you, this the cross watcher. Don't make it fit if it don't apply. You felt like in your mind, this was your soulmate. You're sorry as hell if you move a person who's not committed to you in your house around your kids. I agree with you, but the realization is it happens. It's mind manipulation. People are narcissistic. They make you think that they're going to give you something eventually to get out of you what they want to fit their agenda at the time. And people fall for it. Now, have I ever moved anybody in my house around my kids? Hell the fuck, nah, not happening. But have I stayed with someone longer than what I should have? Yeah. Has it been like a year or two? Fuck no, because that's just me. I'm going to always keep an option. I'm going to be real with you. Unless I'm in a committed relationship, I'm always going to have an option. Hello, have you already? No, I haven't. That's my sign. I haven't done Aquarius. But yes, you thought this person was your soulmate. You wanted a family dynamic with this person. Some of y'all were with this person for a few years. And like I said, you allowed yourself to be easily manipulated. You was kind of dick whip, I'm going to be honest, or TT whip, you know. Keep going. Keep going. You had planned life with this person prematurely in your mind. And the realization is you chased this connection. This connection was toxic. You would not take no for an answer when it came to this relationship dynamics. Sagittarius. Tell me more. Tell me more. And this person walked out on you. They left you. They abandoned you. And it happened more than once. It happened more than once. This person came back when it was convenient. This person dealt with you when it was convenient. They always look for more. This random. Some of y'all may be deltas. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm talking about the sorority because of the flower that's on this. That's their flower. The purple flower. Some of y'all may be deltas. Somebody might be a delta. Or you might like the color purple. My eyes were just drawn to that. I went to a HBCU, so I catch up on things like that. I'm just going to be honest. I went to the North Carolina A&T State University, Aggie Pride. Just had to throw that out there sometimes. It's like you want to bring peace to this situation, but I'm also hearing that now you're in a place of, I just want peace in my life. This relationship was so toxic. I learned a valuable lesson. I'm ready to move forward. I feel like also you're trying to restore peace in friendships because you might have cut off people or fell back on people that tried to protect you and warned you about this person and you didn't take heed to the advice. Please help me with them likes. Help me with those likes. Help me with those likes. Get those likes up. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah, you got some type of clarity and truth when it came to this connection. You're starting to wake up and realize that this isn't it. This is not going to work out. You were holding out hope that someday this person will realize that this connection was where they needed to be and bring peace to this connection. You were hoping that they would get clarity that you're their end all be all, hey Latrice, and that one day y'all could really have what you were hoping for. But I feel like now you're coming to the clarity that this shit ain't never happening. Tell me more. Yeah, this person was dishonest, deceptive. They had third parties that were fucking other people and coming back and fucking you. I think last night what came out in the reading was this person literally was to the point that if you moved them in your house, they were going out partying all night, being toxic, drinking, sleeping with women or men that they met while they were out, and then coming back, taking a shower, getting in the bed and laying beside you and turning their back on you. And you trying to figure out what's wrong, what's going on. I'm gonna cook you dinner, I'm gonna iron your clothes, I'm gonna help you with your kids, I'm gonna do all this other stuff. And this person out here living it up with other people on your dime. Yeah. This person told you they were unclear on what they wanted, confused, caused unnecessary confusion in your life, and you just went along with it. This person even confessed to you the stuff that they were doing, and you still stuck around. Still stuck around. People reached out to you, gave you messages, told you what was going on, and you ignored it. Yeah. And now it's like you're in a place of you're trying to cleanse this energy and you want to heal. It's time. It's time. But it took them pushing you away. You didn't do it. They pushed you away. And it forced you into a period of reflection. That's what happened. That's what happened. And I'm hearing some of y'all, if y'all still sitting in this energy, you're going to get hurt bad before you walk away. Anything else for this love connection with the Sagittarius? It's like you refuse to take no for an answer, and your family and friends are tired of warning you. So for the ones that got out of it, congratulations. You're starting to redirect your energy back to yourself and refocus on rebuilding your money. Money that you may have lost. You're trying to obtain it or get it. Others of you, if you're still in it, you're going to be forced out of it. Yeah. You're operating now in a clear mindset. Or moving towards operating on a clear mindset. Bitch, I know you fucking lying. Some of y'all, this person walked away from you, told you they didn't want this. Some of y'all still want a reconciliation with this person. Others of y'all, this is the person coming back telling you they're going to come in and do right by you. Let's see what the next card is that come out. It don't pay. Y'all got to use the common sense God gave y'all. Some of y'all, tell me more. Give me the outcome. Please tell me this is just the person trying to come back and that this Sagittarius is going to say no. Okay, yeah. So I think that you're finally gaining your common sense. New video visit. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Okay. I didn't know that. You're gaining the common sense now that you need to move on and put yourself back out there. So you're going to start dating, open yourself up to dating. And you're going to tell this person to kick rocks. Thank you, Jesus. Woo! I was about to say, y'all better not go back. Yeah. And it's going to trigger this person to feel guilty and remorseful or to act remorseful. But it's going to be short-lived. I feel like if you go back, this is how you're going to feel. You're going to regret it. Because it's going to be a repeat in the cycle. This person going to tell you they want to work on things. They want the benefits. They want the money you're giving them. They want the roof over their head. They need help. This person going to pop up on you when you start dating other people and getting out there. They're going to pop up on you and tell them they want to come back into your life. Repeated patterns. Don't be stupid. They're going to tell you how much they desire you. They don't want nobody else. You need to exhibit self-love. All right. That's what I got. We're going to Capricorn. Do I have any readings? Do I have any readings? Sassy? Individual readings? We're going to Capricorn. I did not know I had an appointment tomorrow. I don't even know who that doctor is. Okay. If you sent money for a reading, come in and write the word sent so I know to look. I didn't see any come down, so I'm assuming you didn't. Capricorns. We moving fast. Capricorns. What do you have? Oh, shit. What do you have for the Capricorn reading? What do you have for the Capricorn reading? Thank you for the follow. What do you have for the Capricorn reading? All live times are on my page. All pricing is on my page. If you want to book a personal reading and need a payment plan, text me. Text me. Next week will not be good for me, so you need to get it in now while you can. Capricorn. Aquarius is next and Pisces is after that. Then we're done. Capricorn. Somebody gaslighted the dog shit out of you, or you gaslighting somebody else. You don't know what to believe from this person. You like, what the hell? They got you questioning your own mental state. Or either this the way somebody feel about you. What's up, Paige? Capricorn. Tell me more about the Capricorns. Capricorn. Capricorn. You feel like somebody is giving you a curated image. They're not showing you their true self, who they really are. You trying to figure this person out. Like, what the hell? I thought I was following for somebody for real. Nah, I don't know who the hell this is. Tell me more about the Capricorn reading. You at a crossroads. You don't know what the hell to do. You don't know if you should leave this fool alone or if what they telling you is the truth. They gaslighting you, boo. Walk away. Find something else to get under. Or in between. Ooh, my head just sitting up. Y'all see that? Tell me more. Sassy. It's time to put boundaries in place with this person. This person might leave you on red. They might ignore your messages. You might be sitting around waiting anxiously to hear from this person. You text them trying to figure out what's going on. You're trying to make assumptions in your mind. Are they busy? Did they got something else going on? Is everything okay with them to the point you're stressing yourself out? This person playing with you. They're gaslighting the fuck out of you. Tell me more. Tell me more. If this don't apply, don't force it, Caps. Yeah, I feel like you're very independent. You're very self-made. You really don't need this person. This person does see value in you, but they play with you on a string. I feel like because you're so self-made, sometimes you want Capricorn. If this is not you, this is your cross watcher. You may be doing this to a cross watcher. It's like you were fine by yourself, but once you met this person, you got open to the idea of having somebody and being with somebody, and it's like now you want it. I need you to focus on your business. Focus on yourself, because this person, they don't have genuine intentions. And I feel like you built yourself from nothing. I feel like you got somebody else that's interested in you. This person I don't think you know this person's interested in you, but I feel like apparently there's somebody that's watching you that wants to come forward and let you know that they have interest in you outside of this person. Or either this is how this person started off. They started off as like a secret admirer. They came in laying it on heavy. Oh, I got interest in you. I want to be with you. Whoop-de-whoop. And then they end up gaslighting you. But I feel like this is also for some of y'all have somebody else that's interested in y'all. Tell me more. Anything else from this deck? Anything else from this deck? All right, I'm switching decks. Give me a second. Tell me about this situation. Tell me about this situation. Oh, you over here fantasizing about this person. Yes, you miss Scorpio. You over here fantasizing about this person, imagining things, daydreaming about this person. This person got you all up in your damn head. Already finished Scorpio, yes. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. What I will do is I will try to download this live and put it on my YouTube so y'all can go back and catch it, okay? But if y'all go back to YouTube when I do this, I need y'all to do the timestamps because I got to work. I got a job. I got to work. So if you catch it, zoom through and yeah. All right. This person is deceiving you. Obviously, this person is deceiving you. I already told you with the gaslighting. They got other shit going on. But you're obsessed with them. You trying to look them up online, see what they got going on, where they at, are they where they say they at, why they not answering me, are they with somebody else? Your intuition is knocking you across the head because it's like you already know what's going on. This person's giving you mixed signals. They got blocked emotion, and it's messing you up. What else you got? Yeah, this person ghosted you. They did a disappearing act. If a person ghosted you, close the door. This person's incompatible with you. Y'all got too many differences. And it causes too much confusion. They're going to come in trying to send you a message and clean this up eventually, though. Yeah, they're going to try to... Yeah, but this person's lying. They pretending. They wearing a mask. They're pretending that they got more feelings for you than what they do. After a period of silence. This is this person's energy. I'm not getting a good sign about this person. Let's cut straight to the chase. Tell me what's up with this relationship. What's this person's intentions for the Capricorn? What's this person's intentions for the Capricorn? What's this person's intentions for the Capricorn? Oh, this person immature as hell. They're not worth your time. Let them go. Immature. They think you're a catch. And that's why they came after you in the first place. They feel like they could benefit off of you. They came off like they were your perfect match. At least that's what you thought. Take your time. You should have took your time to get to know this person. Yeah, this person is going to use you. They're going to try to use you for your benefit. They feel like you might have a really nice house, nice car and stuff like that. They don't have much to offer you. They might even ask to move in with you. They might tell you they fell on hard times. Do not let them motherfuckers move in with you. This motherfucker's a player. Card came out as clear as day. They want to experiment. They're experimental. This person like to be outside messing with different types of people. Not saying that they're messing with the same sex, but they like to explore things sexually. You're going to have to put boundaries in place with this person because you're not going to have balance in this connection. I'm telling you that. And people are going to be laughing at you. They're going to literally have people laughing at you if you take them in. Yeah, this person pretending to have feelings with you and other people know it. Other people know it. Yeah. You're going to lose interest in this person. Walk away from this. We're going to Aquarius. The best sign. My sign. Let this go. This person full of shit. All right. Y'all ready? Somebody hashtag Aquarius Collective real quick. After Aquarius, we got Pisces. And I'm off of here unless I got a reading that came up. Aquarius. What's up, Yolanda? I mean, I may be biased against my sign, but let's get an overall energy. What's going on with the Aquarius? What's going on with the Aquarius? Overall energy. TikTok getting on my nerve with all these damn restrictions that don't even really apply. So let's see. This is about a divine feminine. Now remember, you have same-sex relationships. Everybody has divine feminine and divine masculine energy. Put it where it applies, okay? So this is about a divine feminine. Tell me more about this divine feminine or what's going on with this divine feminine. A divine feminine is healing right now. She's healing. She's cleansing. She's probably in a period of introspection. Trying to progress from trying to rebuild her emotions or rebuild herself. Tell me more about this divine feminine. I feel like this divine feminine sees her value and is focused on elevating herself. That's what I'm getting based off this picture. She's looking up. She's thinking about her future. Hey, Monet, tell me more about this Aquarius energy. Someone may have said something to this divine feminine that hurt her or did something. And I'm going to say to this person, some of y'all are sitting in bitterness and others of y'all, I'm going to congratulate you for not allowing a situation to make you bitter. You may have some resentments about giving somebody a chance, but I feel like Aquarius feminine energies, someone may have said something to you that hurt you. And whatever they said to you, it may have made you go into a period of self-evaluation and challenge yourself a little bit. It may made you think about, damn, how am I presenting myself? Or it may simply, and you might not be in the wrong, right? But whatever this person said to you or did to you, it may made you feel like, damn, am I not worth true love? Is there something wrong with me? Why do they keep choosing somebody else? Not the same person, but just like a cycle, right? And it may put you in a bitter state or an angry state. Okay. There's nothing wrong with you. We all got things to work on. That's normal, but you love hard. Okay. So let's see what else comes out. Let's see what else comes out, Aquarius. Yeah. You hit your breaking point with somebody, but I feel like this is not just one person. I feel like this is a series of situations and you're ready to break a cycle. It's like you like enough is enough. This same old energy is overwhelming, and I just want to end the cycle. Yeah, you tired of having tension with people, being in arguments, or being at odds with people, or things not working out. I'm also getting, if you're stressed, you might have been stressed about work, a work dynamic, and you just wanted something new as well. Tell me more. Oh, I didn't know what card flipped. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I feel like some of y'all are sitting in this single energy. And some of y'all are lonely, but others of y'all, you're like, I'd rather be lonely than be in a dynamic that's not genuine. Tell me more. But I'm also getting a lot of y'all Aquarius, y'all want to be alone. And this is not just relationship. It's like you like being by yourself. You don't want to be around a bunch of people. You have moments where you want to talk to people. You want to be social. Then other times you're like, I just need my peace. My peace means more to me. Like even with your family members, like, I don't want to deal with them. Your friends, you don't tell them as much. You're holding back a lot. Tell me more about the Aquarius energy. Tell me more. Yeah. You don't want to be stuck or held captive in a consuming situation that's not for you. You might have come out of that energy. If you haven't come out of that energy, you're on the horizon. I think you got your feelings hurt. Yeah, I think you got your feelings hurt. And whatever happened in this connection, I feel like you really put your best foot forward. And when this person hurts you, you're like, I'm not going to sit around resenting anything. I just would never, I'm going to make sure I never get back in that cycle again. I feel like you immediately noticed this though. This wasn't something that was long term. Some of y'all it was, but this is giving, I've experienced this before and I refuse to go through it again. And so, but you really probably thought that this was your person or this was going to work out, and it destroyed you. It shattered your heart. But on the exterior, I don't think you're showing this. Not everybody. The more mature Aquarius, you're more about fuck it, self-growth. Let me nurture myself. Let me nourish myself. And let me find my soul purpose and focus on me. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah. It's like some of y'all feel like, damn, ain't none of my relationships working. Am I cursed? Did somebody speak against me? You're trying not to have this negative mindset, but you can't help to think about it because you're like, I know I'm putting my best foot forward in these relationships and they keep having an outcome of ending, you know? And you feel like I keep getting with people that have multiple choices or are choosing other people over me. Or their energy is very hot and cold, or they're conflicted about moving forward with me. So what am I giving off, right? And I don't think it's more of like you're beating yourself up. I think it's like, what do I need to work on type deal to end up having wish fulfillment. And the reality of I'm getting is this person just never thought you would leave. They always thought that I'm going to go out here and see if I can find something better because I know I could come back to you because you're loyal. So this person deceived you. They were being dishonest. They had multiple options. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah. This person was, you were being cautious about love at this time, but this person was also being cautious about trying to get caught. So they was like pouring into you, which is what caught you off guard, but they also still kept their options open in the background just in case. So they were chasing thrills. They thought they could find better. They wanted to have a good time. Some of them I'm hearing they wanted to experiment sexually and they knew they couldn't do it with you. So they kept their options open to do it outside of that until they were ready, but they didn't really want to lose you. Then eventually they crossed somebody that they thought could give them what they wanted, best of all worlds, and they failed. I see you getting some type of truth and clarity. So somebody may come forward to tell you something. This is somebody that you're craving, somebody that you really want. So I do feel like you're still manifesting somebody. You gain some type of clarity about somebody that you're manifesting. You're reminiscing about this person, but I'm also getting this person is also reminiscing about you. Oh yeah, y'all obsessed with each other. This person made a mistake. This person made a mistake. And I feel like this person, I feel like there's either going to be some closure. This person's going to come back in and talk to you or want to talk to you about it. And you're going to end it, or either this is when this person ended this connection unexpectedly. I feel like they came in, y'all were doing good. The relationship was flowing. You got obsessed with this person, caught up emotionally. Yeah. Yep. And this person put their energy back. They low-key, I don't want to say they love bombed you because this was going on for a minute. But this person has secrets that they were keeping to themselves. They were keeping things for you. And they took a risk with somebody else. Somebody that they thought they could trust. They were being loyal to the wrong person. And they thought they were happy with this person. And come to find out this person was karmic. Oh shit. This is repeating like last night. This person had sexual energy. They were non-committal, messing with other people. And now this person's spying on you, watching you on social media, trying to figure out what you got going on. I told you. The divine masculine, it came out. Both energies on the table. It's a divine masculine that's watching the divine feminine because they got tied up with somebody else. They left you for somebody else that was non-committal. End up repeating patterns. And they thought they were going to have happiness with this person. They thought they could trust this person. They took a risk on this person. And it didn't work out that way. It didn't work out that way at all. Well, I'll be down. Tell me more. Tell me more. We almost there, y'all. Yeah. So they walked away from this person. Or either they're preparing to walk away from this person. Or this person walked away from them. Somebody abandoned them. Somebody gave them the treatment that they gave you. And now they're waiting. They're taking their time. I think they're probably working on themselves to come back. Yeah, this person wants a secure foundation. This person going to come back to you. Oh, shit. Right now, this person is keeping to themselves. They being solid. They healing. They working on themselves. But they know y'all chemistry was too strong. They made a mistake. They made a mistake. Tell me more. Yeah. Consequences of their action. They got their karma back from walking away from you. You were their blessing. I told you. This go with the reading from last night. And some of y'all dating Virgos. They coming back. They want a family dynamic with you. They could have been had it. They could have started this, but they walked away from you for somebody else and they got their karma from it. This person rejected you. This is somebody that rejected you. Now they got rejected by somebody else. They were being irrational. You were devoted to them. Man, that's crazy. They're telling you they coming back in to be devoted to you. They're going to do whatever it takes to get you back too. They want to restore peace in this connection. They're following their intuition. They're being driven to come back towards you. Man, that's crazy. Yeah. This person said, I'm taking off the mask. I'm going to tell you the truth. I've always had feelings for you. I was just afraid to love you the right way. Yeah. This person daydreaming about you. Okay. I will. Yeah. This person going to tell you they sorry for they got distracted and were delaying their connection. But they feel like y'all are soulmates. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose you at all. They don't want to lose you at all. They depleted. They exhausted with love. They exhausted. They know the depths of this relationship now. And they value it. Yeah. Somebody having a baby. This person coming back in to make you their everything. What's the final outcome? Before we go to our last read, which is Pisces. Girl, I love you. You are so true. You're about to make me cry. He said that. Oh my God. See? I'm telling you. Final outcome. Final outcome. Yeah. Person coming clean. They're not going to tell you everything. This came out last night, but they coming clean. They coming to confess. They are coming to open up to you, to tell you about their true feelings. I was afraid. I got hurt in the past. You reminded me of somebody in my past, but I love you. I shouldn't have did that. I regret walking away from you type shit. They're not going to tell you what happened when they walked away though. They missed the intimacy. Somebody want to tear your ass down. But do not open the floodgates of heaven. I've been saying that 2 to 3 times. Hey, Terrence, do not give them any right now. Do not. Let them date you. Let them date you. Let them court you. Let them apologize. I told you. They want to heal this. Bruh. They want you to feel safe again with them. The same way you did before. Yeah. They tired of being hurt too. They tired of going through this. They're making the decision to kill repetitive cycles. But I feel like that's you fearing that if you let them back, are you going to do this to me again? I don't want to go through this anymore. Bam. That's your confirmation right there. 1111. This is a twin flame soulmate contract. I feel like y'all might give this person the cold shoulder at first. You have every right to. Let them work for it. Keep yourself busy. But I'm telling you, this person has learned their lesson. They have. They have. And they focused on leveling up. This person might have loved attention in the past. Been narcissistic, but not anymore. Oh, this card ain't even supposed to be in there. Y'all mirroring each other's feelings. Y'all got the same feelings for each other. Anything else? Bam. There it go. Reconciliation. Final outcome. Final outcome in this connection. Final outcome in this connection. Why do I keep picking up the same cards from other decks? Sorry about that. Final outcome. Final outcome in this connection. Feeling it again. Y'all gonna end up falling back in love with each other. The sparks never left. Y'all were never, neither one of y'all were over each other. Final outcome. Oh, an apology. This person gonna apologize to you. Meeting up. They want to talk. Tell you they want that reconciliation. Then what? Opposites attract. Insane chemistry. Y'all balance each other out. What else? You're gonna come to that realization. He gonna work to repair your heart. Final outcome. Final outcome. He gonna let go of distractions. He gonna stop playing mind games with you. He gonna be telling you this, like, I'm not gonna do this to you anymore, or whoever. Tell me more. He gonna let go of the stubborn mentality. He's gonna show more empathy. More. Tell me more. Oh shit! I dropped too many cards. Hold on. Can I have the final outcome? I'm gonna have to pull my other deck. Can I have the final outcome? Final outcome of this connection? Where my other deck? Final outcome? I thought I had it out. Yeah, he gonna tell you he feel guilty. This person feel guilty for what they did. Y'all gonna, I said reconciliation again. Y'all gonna get back together. Now, when they first come back, do not jump straight in. You got to let this person show you the change behavior. If you jump back in, they're going to take their time, do what they want to do, weigh their options again type shit. Let them show you. Final outcome. Can I get a final outcome card? Where my other deck? Hold on, y'all. I don't know where I put it. Is this it? There it go. Because I'm going to keep shuffling. What's the final outcome in this relationship? Can I have one card for the final outcome, please? This person manifesting. They're trying to work on their money, their abundance before they come towards you. I guess it's more than one card. A new phase is going to start between y'all. We already know that. Tell me more. They're going to heal the heartbreak with you. Tell me more. Final outcome. Expressing their love for you. Y'all going to be mirroring the energy. That's the second time that came out because it came out here as well. Oh, shit. You're going to tell them I don't really want no second chances, but I'm also getting, then there's going to be a sudden change after you tell them you don't want no second chances. They're going to change your mind because they're going to keep chasing you. And they're going to resent, like, you're going to be like, no, I resent you. The things you do trigger me. I want to let this go. And they're going to be like, no, I'm going to keep working for it. So there's going to be some back and forth. Tell me more. A blooming romance. I'm about to do Pisces next. Outcome. Insane chemistry. Can I get an outcome card? What's it going to be? You're going to end up taking a chance on this. Have faith and love. You're not going to want to leave this. You're going to rebuild the connection. But you're going to put boundaries in place. There may be, I feel like you may ask for a brief separation because you're going to take your time. Because you're going to want to make sure there's no other sources in between y'all. This is if you rush back in. This person going to feel possessive over you. They're not going to want you to go nowhere. I don't know. It's going to be some back and forth. Can I get a final outcome? Final outcome in this relationship long term. I miss you. Please forgive me. I feel safe in love. I'm not messing with my ex. I'm holding you in high regard. I feel like my intuition is telling me some of y'all will end up with this person. Some of y'all will repeat a cycle with this person. So I feel like the more immature relationships is going to be repeated cycles before it has finality and this person improves. And it's going to be up to you to choose them. Others of y'all, it will lead to marriage because they're going to actually be working on their money and their abundance. And they're going to come in and do what they're supposed to do. All right, we about to go to Pisces. I'm hot as hell. Hold on, I'm separating my cards so I'll be able to read. 1 second, y'all. I am hot. So my moderator said when I post this on YouTube, she's going to go in and put the timestamps in so you'll be able to find it. But I got to download it from here in order to get it. It takes me a minute to download it. So I'll text her once I get it downloaded. Let me get all my cards up and then we're going to go to Pisces. Ooh, Ooh, it's hot, honey. It's hot. I know I got to meet and I got to hurry up. All right, y'all ready for this last reading? It's Pisces. 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 If your birthday is between February 19th and March 20th. What's going on with the Pisces? What do you have for the Pisces? Pisces, did y'all call the cops on somebody? The cards ain't came out, but for some reason my eyes went to the cop car. Or did somebody get locked up or something happened with the cops? Hey, y'all be careful too. It's a lot of accidents going on. Be careful. Pisces, Pisces. Lies and deceit, baby. Lies and deceit. Somebody might have stole from you, or either you might have a plan that might have failed. Unstable effort. Somebody might be giving unstable effort. Partial success. I see you wanting wish fulfillment and happiness, but you're not happy with somebody. Something that you thought was going to bring you wish fulfillment and success. I feel like you're good to this person, or this person was good to you and poured into you, or vice versa, and somebody didn't give the energy back. The foundation. You want a solid foundation. You want a harmonious union. This is either you or something that somebody wants for you, but just challenge in the relationship dynamic. It might have started off strong. This is what I'm getting. Let me reset. One person is all in. The other person came into the connection not being honest. That's what I'm getting. And now the foundation, they're figuring out that the person lied. This might be you. And there's a lot of challenges in this connection. And now the other person's putting boundaries in place, emotional boundaries up against you, Pisces, or vice versa. And someone wants to have a deep conversation to try to save this, but I don't think the other person's fully invested. Let's see what comes out in another deck. Tell me about this connection. Somebody is missing you, craving you, thinking about you. This is somebody that you either rejected or they rejected you. Because I see the someone being irrational and walking away from a connection. Tell me more. Yeah, somebody had some secrets. Somebody was lying. And now the other person put some boundaries in place. They drew the line in the sand and said, nah, you weren't being receptive of the energy. I did Taurus. I did Taurus at the beginning. I did it after Aries. I did it second. We did it. You weren't being receptive. So this is you, Pisces. I think you weren't being receptive of the energy that somebody else was giving you. And you made this person feel rejected, and now they're rejecting you. They felt like you kept secrets from them. Or you were concealing or being mysterious and concealing things from them. And if this is not them, this is the cross watcher. You weren't receptive to the energy they were putting out. They were vulnerable with you. They opened up and were vulnerable with you. And you weren't receptive to their energy. They didn't feel valued in the connection. They wanted more from you. And this person is like losing it. They might be going through it right now. This person you might have felt like this person was clingy as fuck. It might have started to become overwhelming. This person might have been moving too fast for you. No, I definitely did Taurus. I recall doing Taurus. I actually touched on all the signs. Yeah, this person was really into you. This person might have let go of other people to devote themselves to you or to work on this connection with you. Or you might have done this and you were not giving them the same energy back. You may have felt like this person was moving too fast. You wanted to keep your options open, see what else was out there. Or either you might have felt it in the beginning too, but once you started to spend more time with them, I did record Taurus. I did Taurus on this live. I did Taurus. Taurus was the second reading that I did. Because I remember another person asked me, did you do Taurus? I said, no, Taurus is next. I'm about to do it. And then I jumped straight into it. I did Taurus. Yeah, I'm trying to get my train of thought. Y'all hold on for a second. Yeah, that's exactly when it was. It was during your moment of irritation. You said, hurry up and wrap up Aries. And I said, I'm about to do Taurus. And I jumped straight into Taurus. I did it. All right. Hold on, y'all. Let me keep my train of thought. Okay. So yeah, this person is like, I think y'all now, this person is now starting to withdraw their energy from you, or you're withdrawing your energy from them if you're the cross watcher, because they weren't giving you what you were giving them. Like, I know I smoke weed, but I got a good memory. Just a little bit. Yeah, this person walked away from you. They're upset. This person walked away from somebody else for you. And you might have been dealing with a Virgo too. So Pisces, you could have been a person that this Virgo walked away from this air sign for, or Aquarius for, or whoever, because this is all flowing. And you weren't pouring back into this person the right way, or vice versa. And now this person is like, what the fuck? Tell me more. Yeah, this person releasing this. They're letting it go. If they're not releasing it, you walked away from this person. You rejected this person. And now they're like, yeah. Somebody's chasing somebody, though. Somebody trying to chase somebody. One of y'all are chasing each other. And I feel like this is you. Now that this person said, nah, you're not giving me what I deserve. This is you kind of wanting them back. Because you missed the attention that they were giving you. But you was being stubborn. You were being prideful. But this person was like really attached to you. They wanted you. They let go of everything else. And it's like now you want to make amends and have a second chance. But they don't know if they can trust you. They don't know if they could trust you. They don't know if they want to repeat this pattern. I feel like you have some past turmoils from your past that you brought into this connection. This person got a great deal of resentment towards you now. Y'all clashing differences. There's incompatibility. Yeah. You're like, no, y'all, you feel like y'all got strong chemistry and a deep connection. So this is what I'm getting. I feel like y'all came in fast. Y'all started this connection fast. This person was like, oh, this is what I want. I'm going to go try to pour into it. I'm going to cut off all my other options and really devote myself to it. I'm about to switch decks. And then they got with you and you rejected them. You hurt their feelings. It was their karma, though, for what they did to somebody else. But you hurt their feelings. And you slowed it down. And I feel like you kept your options open. Let's see what else comes out. First of all, let me confirm what I just read. I don't think anybody hashtag Taurus. That's why. Yeah, that's exactly what this reading is. All right, let's keep going real quick. Tell me about this Taurus connection. What's going on with this? Damn, bitch. Now you got me saying tell you about this Taurus connection. We are on Pisces. Sassy. I didn't mean to call you a bitch, though. That kind of slipped out. That's my terminology. I apologize. Okay. Tell me about this Pisces reading. What's going on with these this Pisces and whoever they're dealing with? Tell me. Yeah, somebody mad as hell at you, Pisces. What you do? Somebody is holding a grudge against you, Pisces. They are mad. So, Pisces, I think you walked away from somebody that thought that they were going to have something with you that was going to be solid. They mad. Tell me more. Tell me more. I keep mixing up my cards. Sorry. Tell me more. Tell me more. Damn, Pisces, what you do? Yeah, so, Pisces, I think this person thought that you were going to be their person. I think this person is upset because they had made up in their mind that they were going to go all in and make you their person long term. They're upset with you because I think you rejected them. If this is not the case, I think that you did reject somebody and they're going back towards the person that they should have stayed with in the first place. So let's get some more insight into this. Tell me more. Tell me more. Ooh, my nose itch. Oh, you don't want me to talk? Yeah. You were hiding information. This person thought you were supposed to be everything. Or I'm also getting two scenarios. I'm getting that you are upset with somebody because you found out that they're in love with somebody else. Somebody else that they really want to be with, and that they were holding this information from you. This is somebody that they were meant to be with. I'm seeing two different scenarios. So this is what I'm getting. There may have been an argument, or you may have went through somebody's phone or found out that, or seen some text messages or something that your person was having with somebody else, expressing their feelings about the connection between y'all and comparing it to their past connection. So your person may have walked away from somebody else for you. And when they did that, once they got with you, they was like, this ain't really it. I shouldn't have walked away from that other person. And they're telling their friend or whoever this is, they're making the comparisons. And I think you might have saw this, and you might have found out, and you're mad about it. Like, oh, you got feelings for somebody else. You love somebody else. Can I get some clarity on my download? So tension. I see tension, arguments, a transformation, an ending. Yeah. Somebody going towards something that they're more passionate about. It's air sign, water sign, and fire sign and earth signs on this table. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like somebody was disappointed on how things are going in this new love connection with you. Are you disappointed of how it's going with them? They thought they were going to be content and happy in this relationship with you, and it's not working out the same way. This is a newer connection. It's not working out. It started off fun, adventurous. Y'all were doing stuff together. It was on a high. And it's not working out the way they thought. And now they regret in somebody that they walked away from. Your person might have walked away from an air sign for you. And now there's some type of ending with you. Some coming to an end with you, and they were regretting it. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah, I told you, egg on their face. They walked away from somebody else from you. You might have been dating a Virgo, and this Virgo might have been dating an air sign or Aquarius or something like that, because their readings are all the same. So I feel like there's an earth sign that was dating a Pisces, or a Virgo that might have been, this is not for everybody. It might have been a Virgo dating a Pisces. You met Virgo and Pisces, y'all met, hit it off, started dating. It went rather fast. Pisces or cross watcher, you weren't telling them the truth about your intentions, or either you slowed this down and you kept your options open. You weren't really pouring into the connection, or either the connection was very one-sided. This Virgo was all in, wanted to give you love and commitment and all this other stuff. Doesn't have to be a Virgo. I'm just giving an example. You might have gone through this person's phone or something. Was it their phone? You might have seen something, heard something, or this person might have told you about somebody in their past. Confirmation. Confirmation. Yes or no? Am I interpreting that right? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. This person wanted to give you their token of love. They wanted to be with you. And then you found out when you start not showing up the way that they expected. An eagle. Okay. Okay, so anyway, so what's on the cards is sorry, this person don't want me to say this. Remember, this is a collective reading. It don't resonate for everybody. Take what applies, forget the rest. Whoever this is, whoever it applies to, you walked away from this person or pulled back your energy and didn't want the relationship on the same level anymore. And as a result, you hurt the other person. And this person got egg on their face. They feel stupid. They regret making a decision to go all in with you. They feel foolish. They feel like everything backfired because they let go of somebody else that they really could have had wish fulfillment with. Somebody that was willing to give them true love and commitment. And They're like, damn, I walked away from the person that genuinely loves me to go towards something that's toxic and non-committal and dysfunctional. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah. They feel like you're narcissistic. They feel like you only were here. They feel like you love attention and you were only here for your benefit. You were selfish. You might have thought this person could elevate your career. You might have thought this person was popular. Or you might have thought this person was one way and figured out they couldn't give you what you wanted, or you lost interest and you created some type of distance and became cold-hearted towards this person. Started acting busy, ignoring them. Like you said, you really didn't give a fuck. And this person, it hurt them. And it's because they cut off somebody else that genuinely do love them for you. Not saying you, just saying in general. And it's because they cut off somebody else that genuinely do love them for you. Not saying you, just saying in general. Can y'all hear me? I had a call come through. And as a result, they're like, what the fuck did I do? Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah, this person feel like you immature and childish. They don't think you operate in your highest potential. They feel like you sit in victim mentality. Y'all might have had some verbal conflicts, exchange words. And now this person is putting boundaries up to protect themselves. And they're being guided to go in a different direction. Tell me more. Tell me more. You also might be guided to go in a different direction. But either way, this person is sitting in a period of guilt. They feel guilty. They feel like you show no remorse, though, at all. Yeah. I guess it was fun for a period of time, but you feel like you see things differently. This person really thought that y'all were going to grow together, but they found out you were living a double life. You had other options. You were looking into something else, or vice versa. I'm seeing multiple scenarios. You may have thought this person was a player, and that's why you didn't take them serious as well. I feel like you may have found out that they had someone else. So now they're praying that somebody else forgive them. Now that it didn't work out with you, they're going to let this go. Yeah. They're going to follow their soul destiny. So they're going to walk away from you. I feel like eventually you're going to miss them and try to reach back out. Yeah, you're going to eventually start to miss them and reach back out because they were good to you. They were nice to you. But you hurt their feelings. Yeah, they want to go somewhere where they can find equal give and take and teamwork. And I feel like some of y'all are interested in somebody else and want this from somebody else. Some of y'all are concerned about their finances. You didn't feel like this person had enough for you to commit to. You felt like they needed to work on themselves. And so you chose somebody else that you could have more security with in love. You keep saying this person is an ego. I don't know what you mean by this person is an ego. God bless you. Yeah, this person going back to somebody else. Yeah, and I feel like from there, once this person goes back to somebody else, you're going to feel like, damn, I sabotaged this connection. And you're going to be trying to get readings. But I feel like this is readings to figure out what's going on with them. Not everybody does readings, so you might be watching them on social media. I think you might notice that this person went back to the other person. So when I tell you I see multiple scenarios, some of y'all, when y'all started dating this person, Pisces, y'all, like I said, y'all kept y'all options open. Others of y'all went through this person's phone and saw a text message or pictures or saw them look. Because I'm also seeing somebody holding a phone like this, going through social media, and you walk up on it and you see them looking at another person. And you like, who the fuck is that? And then they tell you like, oh, that's my ex or whatever. I did all signs. And but it's going to be on YouTube. So give it a few until I can download it and put it up there. But yeah, I did all signs. And that caused a conflict. And you like, oh, you still in love with your ex. Others of y'all saw a text message. You went through their phone. Y'all were at odds. You went through their phone trying to figure out what's going on because they pulled their energy back because they're not happy in the connection with you. And you saw a conversation they were having with somebody else, and they were comparing you to their past person, the person that they walked away from for you, saying how they resent walking away from this person, how they feel guilty for walking away from this person. That was their happily ever after. They should have stayed with them. That's the person they should have been with. And it's like it caused an argument, a conflict between y'all, and you feel like this person's a no shit person. But this person is realizing that they rushed the connection with you and shouldn't have walked away with who they were with, but they were still trying to work on things with you or whatever. And it caused conflict. And it put egg on your face and egg on this person's face. And you end up pulling away after that as a result and saying, well, fuck it, I'm going to keep my options open. I'm going to do me. And so this person was like, well, I'm going to go find my happiness and go back to the other person. As soon as you see them with the other person, you're going to feel played like, oh, you must have been messing with this person the whole time. That's not true. They really cut off this person for y'all. In other cases, this person met you. This is fairly new in the last 1 to 2, 3 months, whatever, last 4 months, whatever. Y'all kicked it. It went really fast. Y'all started dating, spending a lot of time to each other. This person, even if they ain't have the money, they pouring money into you on dates and shit. And they didn't think that you were investing in the right way and giving them the same energy back. They felt like it was very one-sided, which mirrored the energy they were giving this last person. And as a result, you may have broke it off with them or pulled your energy back and were acting very cold-hearted and childish or immature, partying all the time or whatever, doing whatever the fuck you wanted to do. And this person was like, yo, I don't want to deal with this. I should have stayed who I was with. And when you let go of them, they're going to feel guilty and try to go back and apologize to this person to get back with them. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, this is somebody they in no contact with, or y'all might be in no contact now because you put your energy away or they walked away from you, but they're going back to somebody to heal this connection because they want real commitment, and that's how they're the red flags. They're done ignoring your red flags. They got to go repair what they fucked up with somebody else. So that's what I have. I'm going to download these. Y'all have a blessed day. I got to work. I need to go shower and work. I literally got to log into work, like log on the computer and work. I got a shitload of meetings today, and I got to pack up my house. So God bless y'all. Thank y'all for being here. If I'm able to get back on later today, I will. If I'm not, just be on the lookout for different posts that I make. Thank you for your time and your energy. Have a good day.